After a long day, there's nothing like relaxing with a nice cool glass of Netflix. Oh, it kind of looks like her. Oh, I hate that. Oh. Well, here we are. Hello.
Hi. This feels like segregation.
But it's a little more like, you know, when you have roommates and you don't like stay on your side, this is my side. Well, it's February, Katya's still out sick. You know, this is one of the hard things about being friends with a very old person.
But one white queen's misfortune is my booking, so thank you, Katya.
Yeah, that white double bitch.
Yeah, her.
This should have been your gig.
You've had enough, bitch.
Hi, I'm Trixie Mattel.
And hi, I'm Kimchi.
And we are two queens who like to watch. And today, Kim, we're gonna be watching a series called Griselda. Pablo Escobar once said, "The only man I'm ever afraid of was a woman named Griselda."
Damn. The show will be spoiled. If you don't like spoilers, watch this video later.
And also, if you love the show, we might not play your favorite part. If we missed your favorite scene, your favorite one-liner, I'm sorry.
It's not about you, it's about us.
It's about us.
Yes!
I think the gays are gonna like Griselda.
That's a name you don't fuck with. Like, you'll never fuck with someone named Griselda.
It kind of gives mother...
Hi, Trixie and Katya. I'm Sofia Vergara, and I am so excited for you guys to be watching my new show on Netflix, Griselda. I hope you love the show as much as I do.
Oh!
I love you, Sophia.
God, she is so beautiful. So Griselda ran from Colombia with her sons in 1978. She got to Miami with nothing but a brick of cocaine.
You know what the story is? Prequel to Modern Family.
They stayed with her friend Carmen, a former dealer's wife.
Why don't you come work with me at the agency?
She's like, you can work for me, but no matter what, no drugs. That's reasonable.
So Griselda goes to the big nightclub in Miami, and she's scoping out who's got the coke.
How do you notice who does cocaine at a club?
Oh, you know.
You do?
Okay, first of all, you make out with them, and you can taste the coke. Oh.
Donna
this is
Summer.
Such a fun era for fashion and clubbing and...
Makeup and hair
Yeah.
and jewelry.
They don't make them like they used to anymore.
They don't.
I'm sorry.
All right, Griselda. Just every gay at circuit parties trying to find the after hours.
And people are always asking me as a drag queen where the afters are. I'm like, the afters are at home in bed.
Literally, a shower, food, and bed.
Yes.
Then I guess you like the finer things, huh?
Here, this is a bottle of nail polish. You're gay now.
Maybe poppers.
Bumped into the right chick.
Wait, on the bar top like that?
That's so out in the open.
Y'all in public.
Mary, your heart is about to explode.
Be able to sell you a kilo.
70s disco era, you could be hyper masculine and be decked out like a little fairy.
With those little, what do you call those pants?
Bell bottoms.
Bell bottoms.
That hair pompadour, the jewelry, what a look.
And everything was so sparkly.
That seems like a lot.
But I guess if you do it a lot,
Oh, it's
maybe
like
they
no
have like
big deal.
immunity, you know? But for us, you know,
For us, people who've never done it.
us innocent people,
Yes.
the disrespect.
Look, you get the fuck out of here, okay?
He's gonna be sorry later.
You fucking embarrassed me in front of my boss.
Oh, come on.
You did that on your own.
Work.
I have 3 kids and
Run, bitch,
You're
run.
gonna lose their fucking mom if you don't give me the fucking kilo.
You leave her alone. She's a hard-working...
I don't know. You try to sell drugs to drug addicts.
Yeah,
This is what you're asking for, bitch.
that's true.
Don't come back.
Oh,
Oh my
her
God.
drugs.
You're more worried about the drugs than the person. Kim's like, the drugs. I'm like, the money.
I am a capitalistic person. I will take the money.
The drug life is probably like the porn life, which is like the drag life. It's hard to get out of drag. People, when they quit drag, always come back.
It's true. But they can't just quit. They have to make like a big thing with everyone, I'm quitting drag. I'm quitting drag. I'm like, just it.
They have like a step down party where they cry and they sell off all their drag.
And they post on all their social media.
a year later, that bitch is at Hamburger Mary's doing bingo.
It's like, hey guys, I'm back again. Since everyone's been asking. No,
Yeah.
no one asked for this.
I'm back again, but my drag is worse. Hi. Griselda tracks down Johnny, the guy who punched her, and he's trying to sell her drugs to someone else. She's like, if anybody's gonna sell this, it's me. Miami is beautiful. I'm not a huge Florida fan, but Miami is really cool.
I feel like Miami's like a place of its own.
It is. It's,
You know, it's
yeah,
like Gatorland and then Miami.
totally.
Oh,
Work, bitch.
My cock to the girl.
beat the shit out of him, girl. I know you can. Break his leg.
Get me a meeting with that guy.
Griselda and Johnny tried to sell her coke to a man named Eddie the Bird, and this is the start of something big.
The lovely Griselda.
Oh, it's Jim Croce.
That's not Bob Ross?
That's Mario. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So,
The drag queen version of that is somebody lights a lighter and I lean in and it catches my wig and I go up in flames and die.
was like shoving a fucking coca plant up my nose.
Tell him, girl.
Given the size of that thing, I bet you have the whole fucking brick up there.
Read it.
Oh, she read his nose.
He loved it.
I've never had a woman who's talked to me that way before.
Totally.
What you got for me?
I ran out of cocaine, so I made you these snickerdoodles.
My new sourdough recipe.
Touch it.
She wants you to touch his nose.
Why are men so horny all the time?
That's so nice, Eddie.
And big.
But if I had bigger.
I feel like he gets off on like being humiliated by his nose.
Ooh, slow dancing with a guy with a gun in his pants. Been there.
She's like living on the edge.
Kim and I have worked at nightclubs where the club owner expects this level of hanging out before you get paid. Oh my,
Oh my God! No! Griselda!
Don't shoot the hot bartender. No! This is wild.
Oh! Not the machete.
Oh my God, girl, get a job at the fucking public library. She almost just died.
Ah!
This is crazy.
The Princess Switch movies have gotten wild over the years.
Girl, I wish they were like this. I wish it was Vanessa Hudgens in a shootout. So, Griselda's gonna go straight back to that nightclub and face off with the kingpin who orchestrated that hit that she barely survived.
She's like, I'm not even gonna wash the blood off my face.
I just need you to try my fucking coke.
I think he's impressed that she's even alive.
It's like the Great British Bake Off. It's like, I don't care, just try my sandwich. I love it.
Today we're making a trifle. He's trying to play poker face, but he lives for it.
That's some good shit.
I moved cocaine for 10 years, Medellin to New York.
I mean, listen, if you're gonna be involved in drugs, it's good to not seem like the typical person.
It's true, yeah.
Double my order next month and I'll make you my supplier.
She's like, I did it. We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
Griselda is bringing girls from Colombia and stuffing cocaine into their bras. She's been using Carmen's travel agency to bring the girls. And you know, Carmen has said, no drugs.
She made it very clear, no drugs. When somebody says no drugs, what they don't mean is, how about just a little?
It's complex.
Women's relationships portrayed in media.
Your business won't survive without this money. You're gonna get caught, Griselda.
Thank you. You're gonna get caught. Detective Hawkins thinks there might be a female drug dealer in town, and none of the men working in Miami PD are taking her seriously.
Female drug dealer, or whatever happened to solidarity between women.
Wow, she's so pretty.
Wow.
too. Love freckles. Typewriters, Kim. Typewriters. You can use a typewriter to try to.
But you fuck it up and you have to start the whole paper over. But she's like, oh, I did the damn thing.
She's like, read my memo, ho.
She called up all this hot ass from Medellin. She's got them giving out freebies to all the...
That's smart. You and I do that. It's called a PR list. We send
First one's always free.
Yeah, we send lipstick to people, and then later when those hoes are like, "Can I get a refill?" I'm like, "You got refill money?"
Griselda throws a yacht party for her new clientele to try out the product. Rich white people. Oh, yep, that's definitely white people.
It's a lot of sex. Well, if they're all doing this cocaine, they're not getting hard. I've read.
So I've heard about the cocaine dick.
Coke dick is like, I'm turned on, I'm so into this, but like it's like taffy pulling. It couldn't be softer.
Not taffy pulling.
Yeah. By the way, hopefully this show doesn't make drugs look cool to any of you. Don't do it, Mary.
So her selling cocaine to anyone is disrupting the Miami sellers' territories. Oh, damn.
I don't like boat parties.
From experience, once you get to the party, and if the party is lame, you can't leave a boat
stuck.
party. You're stuck till it docks.
Yeah.
What do you want? You're scaring my guests.
She said, as a party promoter, you'll not ruin this party for me.
She's like, we have Sasha Kobe going on at 1 a.m. Please don't shoot anybody until then.
If any of you wine drinking motherfuckers buy even a
Not wine drinking motherfuckers.
you're gonna do it. Don't
Puta. Gabriel the Queen taught me puta. It's slut.
This fucking asshole wants to ruin our party!
Boo! Oh my god, all these wine-drinking motherfuckers are mad as hell that their party was ruined.
These wine-drinking motherfuckers. She comes in hot with this fierce coke. She's gonna put a target on her back.
Girl, you should have just gone down to like, I don't know, Kalamazoo, Michigan. You know?
Yeah, go to an untapped market.
No, go to all these like bored housewives.
Yeah.
Get them addicted.
She should just be in the gay clubs.
Yeah, honestly. A target to gays. Go onto the gay bars and all the gays would be like, ew.
Yeah, Griselda, put on like a funky shoe and some nice jewelry. Go be a hag and then be like, well, actually, I have a kilo of cocaine.
It's like the birds in a nest, like,
Totally. Plus, you want gays as smugglers. They're already gonna shove stuff up their ass. Might as well be a balloon. Griselda's still trying to do business with Carmen. And our cop is being shut down by the boys club.
she's like, the yacht party really popped off. You gotta host the next party with me.
It must have been so much easier to get away with crime, though, when there wasn't cell phones, security cameras, like computers.
No digital trail.
Yeah. Whoa.
She got told.
I don't want Griselda to get caught, but I hope that cop gets the like I told you so at some point.
Our detective is still trying to figure out some of the drug-related murders, and she keeps hitting a brick wall.
Side note, I would think you would be a good detective.
Yeah,
You're very detail-oriented. I think you're good at telling when people are lying.
so I'm really good at like scoping up people's past from social media.
Yeah, Kim could like bring down like world terrorists using just like Facebook.
He put his right hand on top of the car door, but the techs assumed the guy was a righty and...
Not even listening to her. The disrespect.
This is why slogans like believe women are impactful, because in many scenarios, no one even f***ing listens to women long enough to give them a chance to believe them.
You keep forgetting your job is to translate, make sure that the coffee is hot.
Oh.
She is not a waitress.
Comprende.
He just said comprende to her. A little extra racism on the end. When a white person says comprende like that,
It's like the equivalent of like telling your Mexican server gracias.
how's the food? How is everything? It's bueno. It's like super bueno. So the Ochoa started the legendary Medellin cartel. Griselda goes to the Bahamas to see their massive smuggling operation.
Girls trip.
Girls trip.
Lobster.
That looks so horrible. People ask me why I don't eat fish. Did you see
That
what I
looks
just
great.
saw? Legs, toenails, spleens.
Oh my
the
god, that's
face.
what lobster is.
The face. It has eyes.
All
I
living
guess-
things have eyes.
I know. I don't know why I'm telling you. You probably pluck that right out of the ocean and bite the head off, bitch.
I mean, it looks fresh as hell.
But they feel it's time for you to step back.
As a person who loves chest hair, I should have lived in the 70s. Everyone just shirt open.
Do you have chest hair?
No. Girl, I don't have anything. I barely have eyebrows.
Same, I'm naturally hairless.
She gets an offer to buy her out because they're going to take over Miami. Whoa.
Whoa.
$15 million.
If I learned anything from Walter White, at a certain point, it's not about the money.
It's never enough.
It's about pride. It's about power.
power.
Yes.
I can't accept your offer.
Girl.
15 million, take the 15 million. How can you walk away from 15 million?
She's basically saying, you guys are going to have to compete with me or come for me.
About 15 million to retire. And she's like a girl that just started with one sack.
And for
2
somebody
kilo.
who 5 minutes ago moved to America to get out of the drug business, girl,
I mean, Bethany walked away from Skinny Girl. You should walk away from the cocaine business, you know?
that's a really good way to put it. She's Bethany selling Skinny Girl right now.
Yeah. How much money would it take for you to walk away from Trixie Motel?
I would take $15 million, enough money to put in the bank and give myself a modest salary forever to do nothing.
Enough money set aside to cover my property tax and like income tax
Yeah.
for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
And then just retire.
totally. And you know, we're getting older at a certain point. Our best years are going to be behind us, visually
Yeah.
and drag.
It's been way past us.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be Rue where I'm like 60 looking my best.
No, you're white.
So Griselda gathers all the kingpins together because she doesn't want anyone to take the buyout. Mustache. Oh, God.
Everyone has a mustache.
Love. Oh, look at him. I would enter this room pussy first.
None of you take the fucking
I mean, she's right. The only way this works is if they don't give up Miami. If one of them gives, it's going to be just...
We're gonna make the big money for ourselves, for our families, and keep what is fucking ours.
Well, your family could have had 15 million, girl.
No kidding. Your kids would
It's like, we're gonna make money for our family. It was like, what?
There's been times in my life you could have me on my back with my legs up for $500.
But maybe that's why we can't ever be like drug dealers. After like the first sales, it's like, all right, we're good.
Oh, we'd sell one night of selling drugs. We'd have a little bit of cash in hand, and we'd be like, all right, let's just go
That's
home.
good enough. That's good enough, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can get like 2 pizzas tonight.
Well, do you remember when we would do like a college gig or one good corporate gig, like, and we would be like so overnight new money?
Yes. And then like going to get like a wig the next day.
Oh yeah.
Only to realize it takes over like 30 days for college to send you a check.
I'm not taking orders from a woman that I don't fucking trust.
Oh, girl, bye. She's not even saying I'm in charge. She's saying, what if we're all equal? She's proposing equal, but these men
They're like,
hear it as,
nah.
a woman my equal? She tried. She almost had him until he spoke up. Our lady in uniform, she quits. She gets out of the whole game because they don't respect her.
But she finds out that some of her work paid off.
You were right as fucking rain. Prince Arthur.
Not like them smiling about someone getting killed.
I know. She's also in the middle of quitting. So Detective Hawkins gets to take down one of the kingpins.
But I saw you got the hit on the print. You made the warrant.
You cracked the code, Sasha.
You're welcome.
What's he doing? What's he about?
Come along. See how it feels.
Drama.
If I even see a cop at a four-way stop, I start crying.
I speed over 5 miles and I'm like, will I get arrested?
100%. Jeez, shooting at civilian. Get her, bitch.
Oh, not the food cart getting knocked over.
Did you ever buy that fruit that they sell in the street? in Los
Yes.
Angeles? The spicy fruit?
Well, you don't have to get it spicy.
The tahini, I think?
Yeah, you could ask for it without. Yeah, the fruit carts in LA is a great deal.
See.
The one that I go to, you can get like a giant platter for $10. I like to get mango, watermelon, and pineapple in mine.
Hell yeah, bitch.
So Griselda tried to use logic, but now she thinks violence might be the answer. And she gets her business partner killed.
Whoa.
Oh! Oh, that felt real.
Oh my, it did feel real, didn't it? Jeez.
Oh no.
Kim and I are the capitalists. We're like, the merchandise.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh
my.
my god. She doesn't just do it, she like pops off hard.
It's interesting that she's like twice as hardcore as these men, but because she's a woman, they take her about half as seriously, which kind of works in her favor.
Yeah. I guess after the first few murders, you were just like, whatever.
She went from I'm getting out of the game to I'm just gonna kill a bunch of people so quickly.
Next time, I go to Chipotle and I fill my cup with soda instead of water.
Instead of water.
I was like, in favor of Griselda.
Totally. The amount of drugs and deaths, it's all led to a special investigation.
Hey.
He can hear you, Kim. Go for it.
If you're watching this,
Call us.
so Griselda started a war. All the women that she had smuggle cocaine for her in their underwear are all about to die.
Jeez. I mean, on one hand, you're a drug smuggler. It's a huge risk. On the other hand, I feel bad for them. Oh no. Machetes.
Oh my god, not even with a gun. Just like hacking them into pieces. Oh my god.
Lay the bodies on the lawn and burn them. Oh my God.
They beheaded them?
That is some drug shit.
Oh my god. That's so brutal.
Well,
I can't believe this is based on a true story.
Griselda wanted to know who killed her friends, so she's gonna find out and go kill him herself. If you want something done right.
Would you do the same thing if I get killed?
No, I'm not like her. She's like a tough bitch, and I'm kind of a wimp.
No,
Work.
no, that was too quick. He should have suffered.
Wow, she got him together.
He got off too easy.
I agree.
Compared to like what he's done.
Chopping off women's heads?
Yeah. Griselda is on a killing spree since the attack of her friends. She's really messing with the Ochoa takeover of Miami. She's basically like a full-blown serial killer now.
No kidding.
You know, isn't like the spirit of cocaine supposed to be fun? Where's the fun?
Where's the fun? Where's the fun of cocaine?
Detective Hawkins are starting to piece it all together.
So I was going through one of the purses of the decapitated females.
It's crazy because the sexism is just delaying them catching her. If they would have believed her right away, they probably would have got her already. Surprise, surprise, these men can't get out of their own way. Surprise, surprise.
You're saying that one person is behind all of this?
I'm saying one woman is behind all this.
She's queen they call La Reina or Jefa.
I believe Heffa's chief. I'd mispronounce it. I'd be like, what's up, heifer? Gunshot.
The comments
dead.
are like, this bitch can't even pronounce.
I know. The cops talk to a secret informant.
Can't trust nobody nowadays, or in the 70s.
He is gorgeous.
I know. I feel like we need more like shirtless scenes of him or something.
Yeah, why aren't the 70s? How come all the cops aren't naked?
Would you let him fart while you're eating his ass?
What do you think?
It's 3 years later, and Griselda has created a $1 billion business from nothing.
Miss Blanco runs the Medellin cartel's operation in Miami, both smuggling.
Oh, damn, you're in the FBI slideshow.
They found you, girl. They gonna get you, girl.
She has managed to take over much of Miami's economy.
You know what's really fascinating? You know Al Capone?
Uh-huh.
How they were able to convict him was because of taxes. IRS, they're gonna get you.
Wow, he had hideouts in northern Wisconsin. People would always talk about it in high school that there was like cabins that you could go to that were like he used to hide out.
I used to work in a hotel where he had like an abortion clinic.
Fierce. Diva.
Oh shit. She's RuPaul now.
Yeah. The Latino gays are gonna go off for Griselda.
Griselda is a queer icon through and through.
She is. That is a fierce hairdo. Mm-hmm. This white lace at the club is so crazy.
I know. When your last name is Blanco and you deal cocaine.
She's
Maybe
brand
it's a little too on the nose.
Yeah, it's a little on the nose. That's her boyfriend. Yeah, he's
Thankfully, her
also pretty
assistant,
hot.
managing her schedule. Griselda's got Pilates in the morning, so you'll have to make this quick.
Yeah. I don't think Pilates had been invented. This is the early 80s. They're about to have aerobics hit.
¿Qué te puedo ayudar, Rafa?
She's like in full drag.
Kind of.
Girl, you could have been a real estate mogul.
I know if she had applied this ingenuity to, anything else,
I got a lot of really great ideas for you.
she's not having it. She's really not having it.
This is my fucking town.
Work.
The last thing I need is an asshole like you giving me ideas.
Griselda heard about the task force and she's after the cops. I guess it's good she didn't quit the force. She's gotten a little more respect now.
IA got a tip that I was scraping cash from one of our seizures.
Oh, shit.
But the problem is they found the money in my bank account.
Damn, Griselda. That is a bitch you don't with, huh?
Griselda is nefarious, bitch.
Oh, she's a bad bitch.
So Griselda decides to find the rat in her organization because someone has been running their mouth. I would not want her mad at me. Jeez.
Oh my god. Oh my god, is that a saw?
Oh my God.
See, let this be a lesson. This is why you don't go into the drug business.
Not so glamorous now, is it?
Was it ever glamorous?
Griselda had to get past assholes doubting her, coming at her.
She's talking about herself.
That doesn't go away just.
Both these characters are going through similar situations because they're women.
She's playing some serious mind games.
Well, listen, if this is her big fish of her whole life, and if she can catch this woman, she's proof to this whole team of men who never believed in her that she is that bitch.
Griselda decides to throw a party for her man's birthday. Her man is living the life, huh? Could you imagine breaking up with her? She'll probably have you killed.
Oh, it's over. Renting a real light-up dance floor like that would be a dream of mine. That's so
Maybe they didn't
cool.
rent it. Maybe she bought it. Griselda doesn't rent anything.
So Griselda is smoking crack, which is making her super paranoid.
There's almost like no coming back from the person that Griselda has become now. She's no longer the small girl with big city dreams.
Yeah, in the beginning, it was sort of like, oh, it's the American dream. Not this far. This is the American nightmare.
So she's gonna bring herself down, huh?
Oh, there you go.
But also, after a certain point, you have to face the reality. When you're no longer high, what is there for you?
I'm scared of drugs. Like, what is the prognosis of long-term drug use? These people don't die in bed surrounded by chubby grandchildren. Don't do crack.
Crack is whack. If you're gonna do something, help your mama with chores.
Yeah, do a Porsche trip.
Carmen left the party early, and she was greeted by a horrible visitor when she got home.
Santa Claus.
IRS.
Oh no!
Your DoorDash driver screaming at you. I've been here for 15 minutes already.
I just want to talk.
Do not talk to her.
Titty Records says that you own it.
Oh, she came with the receipts, honey.
See, I like Griselda, but now I'm like work bitch to the detective.
Oh, now because they've done so many awful things, you're like rooting for the other side.
Yeah.
That's not good. I don't care about the drugs. I care about the murders.
You can do crack cocaine, but don't kill nobody.
Would you open your mouth to protect yourself?
Well, first of all, I would never be in a situation where
Same.
I would even,
Same.
Yeah, I would just say I know nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
the way the Griselda has terminated everybody that's
Yeah.
ever worked for her.
At this point, when they show up to your house with a packet saying, here's your name, I think you have to start singing or you need to leave town tonight.
Griselda is still hitting the pipe, and she's got a machine gun that she gave her man.
Crack just makes things get wild.
God,
Holy shit. Very chic. Gold machine gun.
that is pretty. We don't glamorize weapons.
We don't glamorize gun violence,
yeah.
but if it's gold.
Take your fucking clothes off!
She looks so cracked out.
Would you call this a shot at love?
Everything.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
Get on all fours and start barking like a fucking dog.
What?
This is crazy.
Oh my God.
It's my fucking party. I want you to fuck him.
No!
Kim, when you and I start throwing like big cosmetic events, this is a great example of what not to do.
Or what to do.
Yeah, no. Oh my Carmen.
Crazy?
Give me the gun.
Breaking news, people. Crack. makes you crazy.
I'm so shook right now.
Yeah.
At what just happened.
And the tea is, she just made a fool of herself. Because everyone's like, ooh, she's on the bad stuff.
She's telling you, ooh, girl, crack is whack, girl. You gotta lay off them crack, girl. Lay off them pipes.
Carmen came back to the party to tell her that the detective came to her house.
What was that?
Ooh, look at that dressing room.
Oh, girl, take a nice nap when we wake up. You won't get some wings in the morning.
See, but they need brunch.
Yeah.
They need
They
brunch.
didn't have brunch in their life.
Yeah, they're just cranky.
Everything will be fine.
Probably not, Diva.
You want to know why I came back to the party tonight?
This isn't the moment to bring that up.
Like, let her come down from the drugs, you know?
Yeah.
That lady cop approached me.
No.
Is it you, Carmen? Huh? You're always fucking judging me with those sober eyes.
So she's already paranoid and now she's wild.
Oh my God.
Oh my, by the way, that's one of her only friends.
She's the whole reason why you have anything that you have. Oh my God.
So Carmen is now going to talk to the cops. She wants a deal. What, you're loyal to this hoe and she still chokes you out? You might as well go tell the cops. Because what Carmen's gonna need is like protection. Like fly me out today, give me a blonde
Literally.
wig today.
As soon as I leave the police station, like, get me on like a first class flight to
I want at
Switzerland or
least
something.
Delta
you know?
Economy Comfort Plus.
Oh no, not even. First class or no deal.
She goes to jail for a very long time.
Or the death penalty, right?
Well, I think Carmen only feels safe if she dies.
There's nothing scarier than your best friend turning against you because they know everything about you.
This is Brandon talking about me someday. Brandon calls himself my full-time assistant and part-time friend. That's the tea. Griselda's got a hit out on her head, and the police are after her. So Griselda goes with her sons out to California because things in Miami got a little too fierce. I'd rather the police take me and protect me if I'm gonna be like murdered. She's like, come, I'm over here, whatever.
So this is a great story on why you shouldn't do crack.
Or sell drugs, or so many things.
Had she not done crack, none of this would have like
Yeah.
went the way it did, you know?
If she would have been like sober through this, she
Yeah.
might have been able to have the good sense to not get caught, get out while she's ahead. Oh, so he's mad because he didn't get to her.
That's all we got on her, these bullshit drug charges. She'll do 5 years with good behavior, protected from the cartel. She'll walk out clean.
Wow.
Wow.
Counts of felony possession with intent to distribute.
That cigarette that she's holding makes me nervous.
What a time to be a smoker. The world is your oyster. Te estaremos esperando.
Estaremos esperando con amor.
Oh, that's so sad.
No hearts, no nothing.
Well, she fucked her children's life up. I want to provide for my children does not mean I need billions and I need to kill people.
Yeah.
Like,
She wouldn't leave without someone else to protect her kids. Her youngest.
oh my God.
As a woman, she knows how to get all the woman's weakness. It's kind of crazy how in the beginning of the Griselda series, you were rooting for her because you want to see a woman succeed in like a man's world.
Yeah.
And now she's kind of turning into a figure that like...
She's kind of a flop now.
Now like you can't help but load because of all the terrible things she's done.
Totally. Griselda's deal doesn't get signed and Detective Hawkins' plan works.
Oswaldo Blanco is believed to be...
That would be me as a kid. I'm on TV. It's a rap bitch. So now she knows it's over.
Griselda goes to jail, but not for very long, thanks to Rivy, the man we just saw. You know, you feel bad for her, but you don't.
Girl, you could have avoided all this.
You could have not done crack.
Yeah, taken the buyout. There's so many ways she could have got out of this.
Bronco, I'm Detective Hawkins.
And look at her Hawkins, she's like, I wear the pants here now, bitch.
You should know the DA is going to pursue the death penalty for you.
I'd be so scared to ride the same car with her. What if she tries to like bite my ear off or something, you know?
She just tried to jump out of the vehicle. I'd be like, bleh, bleh.
Try to get back in the car.
She's accepting it.
This is a little weird.
That's what it feels like looking for your phone in a big purse. She's really rooting around in there.
I think she was eating a scone and she like dropped the crumbs down her skirt.
Yeah.
Also, who masturbates at like work desk sitting like that?
Well, this is before porn. It was just a free-for-all.
What is going on here?
Are you flicking the bean?
Were you unshucking an oyster?
Jennifer, you riding the rails?
Right in front of my salad?
Janice, the whole hallway smells like cum.
Star witness, and they made this woman his handler, so he could call her whenever he wanted. One thing leads to another, these two start having phone sex. Which means Rivy is no longer a strong witness against you.
He did that on purpose.
Rivy's so smart.
What a creative way to do that.
Rodney, what did they offer?
8 years.
Tell them I'm doing 7.
7 years seems pretty tame for all the people that she's killed.
I aspire to have friends like Rivy. That's a real friend.
I aspire to have friends.
So Griselda's sons start to visit her in prison, and she's gonna do her time.
And that's how we're in the same universe as Orange is the New Black.
Oh, I would love it if Uzo Aduba would walk by and be like, "Are you done on the phone?" Or Red, "You don't need it in the kitchen."
And we see Tasty screaming at her.
Yes!
Animals.
That Tasty broke my heart at the end of that.
And Detective Hawkins comes to see her at the very end of her 7 years.
I wonder how often this happens. The person who brings down a major figurehead keeps some kind of in touch with them in jail. I mean, in movies they do this a lot, but
It's like, you were my best work.
kind of. There's gotta be some part of her that has a thread of sympathy.
Your sons were attacked.
Right before she gets out. My God.
Everything she did
was for nothing.
Yeah.
She just ruined her life and her kids' lives.
Ruined her whole wasted 7 years, and she has nothing to show for it.
We imagine that they were waiting until your time here was almost done so that this could be as painful as possible.
These people, they don't value lives.
In drug world, everyone from the drug user up to everyone is introducing some level of danger and risk and trauma into their life. For what? Your children dying is so sad. Your children dying
because
from
of you?
your actions is so That's crazy. Poor thing. On September 3rd, 2012, she was gunned down by an unknown assassin while exiting a butcher shop.
Not a butcher shop.
She was 69 years
Also, she lived for a while.
Well, this show has everything. It had drugs,
Crack cocaine,
golden guns,
Colombia,
sexism,
cigarettes,
murder,
lapels,
and more drugs. So check out Griselda only on Netflix. Goodbye.